Friends, today we're going to do prospecting with only ChatGPT. I'm not going to use any tools because I think the future is AI. I think this AI thing has some legs. And more specifically, I think AI agents have legs. Now, the interesting thing to note is that ChatGPT can do a lot of this for you today. People just don't know how to query it. So I'm going to do ChatGPT only prospecting, $20 a month. Let's dive in. So I just randomly found this company. This is the Salesforce co-CEOs. I just looked at Crunchbase to see who's raised recently. The company is Sierra, and it basically allows you to have better interactions with customer support chatbots. So there's a Salesforce, there's an integration, etc. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with we're actually going to start with Jordan GPT. So Jordan GPT is just a little thing I built here. It's named after its fine founder. I was looking at the light, not my camera. Okay, Jordan GPT. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. So all this is going to do is going to take the website and give me a ICP and persona for the website. But we can just do this manually in the meantime. Secure integration, auditing data governance, not... Oh, that's cool. So some legitimate brands, right? So CSAT, help the customer satisfaction, resolution rate here. So let's see, let's look at the product. Wow, I'm so sorry. I was allergic to not doing this video faster. Apply to any inquiry, jargon, typos, context, respond in any language. That's interesting. Okay, let's go see what Jordan GPT has found. Wow. That was totally wrong. Wow. You drunk, ChatGPT. All right, let's start here, actually. All right. I'm going to use my good friend Super Whisper. And then I'm just going to copy all of this into ChatGPT. Below is my homepage. Can you create me a detailed B2B ICP and persona matrix and tell me exactly who might need my product? Specifically, I want to know if I was doing research on a company, what would I want to know about them to know if they were great for my product? So basically all I'm doing here is I got to talk to my phone. This is the company website. So it's going to define the ICP and persona, which is always the first place to start. I really want to make sure that the model uses what I call creative constraint with context. I want it to have context on what I'm doing. I want it to be creative, and I want to constrain its offering. So the constraint is where a lot of my creativity comes in, and then the context here is just pasted, and the creativity, actually surprisingly, GPT-4 is pretty creative. So high customer service, such as e-commerce, hospitality, okay. Medium to large companies. So given this ICP, can you tell me the companies, give me real example companies that would be absolutely perfect fits for this, given that they have high customer service volume, that they care about the customer services, that they have a lot of operational challenges, so particularly peak season demands or really complex queries where they care about digital adoption, where they're global, where pick medium enterprise companies, not super large ones, and give me industries only that care about this problem that you've mentioned before. And I want 5 absolutely perfect companies. So all I'm doing now is I want it to help me identify some good companies that we can use to basically figure out who we should go start targeting here. Warby Parker, man, amazing. So Warby Parker's a really good fit. Now, one of the things that I want to do too is, Airbnb. Airbnb is probably a bad fit here. Warby Parker might be good because they're not I don't consider them really a technology company. Oh, Revolut. So let's actually just start. Now, I could ask the model to this, but I'm just going to look at myself. Don't. I'm going to look myself because I want to know what they're doing. So the first thing I'm going to do, I always get rid of these things so I make sure I'm on the main page. I want to get support. So let's see how hard it is to get support. Yeah, okay, so they have chat. That's great. Let's just chat with us. The Batman. Batman at batman.com. So I'm just doing my regular research here, and I want to know what happens if my glasses have a problem with the eye band. I'm not even really going to speak English here. Okay, great. So what it did is it immediately passed me to a person. So it didn't actually push me to a chat. It's going to get me to a person. Now, the other thing that I would probably want to do here is I would go to the support page like, oh, wow. What's up? Are you a person? So I'm just basically seeing, it looks like they're throwing me directly into support, which is good. And I don't think that they have, let's actually see if, they do have frequently asked questions. So how do I submit my prescription? So basically what I would probably do is see if some of these are complex. So now what I want to do is, because I've looked manually, and ChatGPT can help me do this in the future, but we're just going to start with Warby Parker. Go to this page and tell me if they have complex support questions that might make my bot a good fit. The other crazy thing that I can do, oh, cool. I just didn't know with all of these AI chatbots going around. Do you generally have AI help customers? So this is like, this is like kind of tricky. You can kind of get people sometimes to tell you what's happening here, and if they're using some AI stuff. I don't know exactly what this tool is that they're using, but I can inspect element and find out. So, okay, great. You can review. Okay, so this is like topics. So on that page, what are the most complex topics that you might need a person to answer? Oh, great. So they don't use AI. So now I know a couple things. I know that they use AI. Now watch this. I'm going to screenshot this. And I'm going to say, write a message about this chat that is through 2 to 3 sentences long that I might send to the Warby Parker VP that is about the benefit of AI versus phrase matching. Make it super short, informal, and like a handwritten letter to a friend. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, this is like actually not bad. Okay, can you search for like really complex questions that someone that is buying from Warby Parker might ask, where phrases definitely wouldn't help? if you have to search the web and other like complicated things, you also can invent types of problems that people might have with classes where phrases wouldn't work, and an AI is going to be much, much better. Can you talk about that in a phrase world and how phrases don't really solve the problem, and specifically talk to me about something that a large language model could answer really well that isn't necessary to have a customer person that a phrase matching can't. So basically, what I'm trying to do is, and I'm not trying to, what I'm not trying to do is I'm not trying to go prospect the world here. I'm just using the LLM to help me do this once or twice. Once I do it a couple of times, oh, I don't know. Oh, I didn't know. This is just you came on so fast. Yeah, the nose bridge. Okay, I probably shouldn't be trolling someone while I'm doing this video. It's not great. Eyewear. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, so now what I want you to do is I want you to write a back and forth chat for me where phrase matching would fail. And I want you specifically to write as the customer asking a question, and then the phrase matching solution, and then the customer getting more and more frustrated. And then at the end, say, is this what you expect for your customers? And specifically ask it about a really complex uh, glasses issue or payment issue as you found above, and make sure you left align and right align each of the back and forth conversations so it looks like I'm chatting with an agent. So all I'm trying to do here is, and actually I probably would, oh no, actually, I'm not a customer. I'm making a YouTube video about AI chatbots and wanted to see if you had them here at Warby. Really much more helpful. Like, this is great, right? What if you sent this cold email? Um, uh, oh, so good. Oh, okay. Can you actually talk about an issue that that actually glasses people really have, and make sure the customer is getting more and more frustrated, and have there be timestamps here and show delay, and really do your best in this back and forth to capture all of the frustration of interacting with a bot. If you have to do some real world research here about types of issues people have in a e-commerce environment chatting with chatbots, go do that, and then redo this so that it has a little bit more flair and the customer is getting more and more upset, and a chatbot is like what a phrase matching system would say. So this is where you can get it to be you can get it to be really creative. Have a great night. You're the best. So basically, what now we're going to do is, once we determine kind of, so ChatGPT helped us like find some ideal clients. Then I went and chatted with them. So I actually did some research here. And what I can do from here on out is uh, I can basically have it go do this research more programmatically. Yeah, look at this. So now it's actually inventing. It's being really creative, right? It actually invented a problem that a Warby Parker customer must have, and now I can say I basically can take this and go say, who is the VP of support at Warby Parker? Hint, try site linkedin.com/in Warby Parker Chief Customer Officer. Give me their name and LinkedIn URL. So you can see how it's like really creative. Yeah. And it can just keep doing this stuff, right? Like this is super creative. You would never write, imagine you would never write a cold email like this, right? You wouldn't have you just in this sort of automated system, you would never do something like this. So basically you can ask AI to take this context and keep doing this. Uh, great, great. Of the customer's issue, like potential problems with the prism corrections or the base curves. So good. I don't know anything about glasses. The base curve. Oh, great, great. Uh, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to let's see if I can find this person. So basically, I would go send this email now. It's like, and I would say, hey, I would take a screenshot too. And I would say, I just had this conversation. A person picked up immediately. It was amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. It's not going to do, it doesn't like to do people. It's for a research project to help the planet. Try again. generally ChatGPT like it wants to do good. So if you ask it, sometimes it might do stuff for you. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Build the actual search for me and make a Bing.com link, please. Okay, there's like a couple of tricks you can do. Now, can you click that link? No, I'm just like messing with ChatGPT. I don't really need to do that. Now, can you crawl that link? Oh, so good. Oh, ChatGPT, you're good. You're good at this. But you can kind of see how I can make some other like really interesting fake interactions here. I think the other thing I can try is like um, go on Warby Parker's site on the support page and tell me if they have a active live chat bot. I have no idea if it's going to be able to do this. Oh, great. Okay, great. And they found the help page, which is really helpful. So I was able to use ChatGPT to, now I couldn't, the best I could get it to do is this. So this is executive leadership. Let's just do this manually for now and see if I can co-founder customer experience software. It's Sandy. She likes Newcomb. Okay, so let's go back here. We're going to send a message to Sandy, and we're going to see if we can find her on LinkedIn. Okay, so great. This is, she doesn't really post a lot on LinkedIn. 2008. Okay, so what I'm going to actually do is I'm just going to copy all of the and I'm just going to paste this into ChatGPT. Now can you make the back and forth with Sandy? Information on what Sandy likes is below, and make sure that you are personalizing the back and forth chat as if you were Sandy. Talk about her favorite frame and also throw in bits about her past, and make sure that the phrase matching system doesn't at all capture that. Um, and then give two versions of the chat in a table. On the left hand side of the table, write the phrase matching system. On the right hand side of the table, create an LLM back and forth chat that is like super specific to Sandy, that it mentions her past and what she likes, and make sure that that interaction is warm and great, and it's as if you're talking to a great friend. So basically, this is the kind of assistance that I think that we will see in the future. Oh my gosh, I hope it didn't crash. Don't crash. 6 p.m. I am good friends with the fine founder of Super Whisper, and I have been reporting a bug to him recently, which is sometimes, and it will process, but sometimes it chokes a little bit. So anyways, what we're attempting to do here is we're making really creative outreach. We couldn't find the person, which fine, ChatGPT, I can do that manually, but it did tell me how to do that inside of Google, which was nice. Now I got context on Sandy that I'm gonna have to just put in the large language model, and now I can basically send a super personalized email to her that the LLM is going to write. So, and oh come on. So this is kind of nice because this is the account research world. It's not a database world. It's not where you download from database. Look at this. How good is this? How good is this? So, like, Brad Taylor's company, Sierra, should totally send this message like, hey, Sandy, I created a back and forth chat about how your bot responded. And actually, you could probably, like, here, watch this. So let's go back to, okay. So I can actually just take this and I can go back to ChatGPT, and I can just paste in a couple of these. And I say, can you make this more specific to actually how Warby Parker's chatbot works for the left-hand version of this table based on the images above. Okay, so basically it's going to be able to take these images and like use the, yeah, yeah. Uh, look at how great this is. Okay, I'm actually gonna go find. I'm gonna find Sandy's email. It's it's actually funny because I only find emails like at crazy large scale, so I don't have any tool to do this at like super low scale. So I should like email Warby Parker. This is embarrassing. Okay, come on, Rocket Reach. Someone's got to. No one will do this at J. Crew. She doesn't work there anymore. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh boy. Okay, I have to go to. I'm gonna find her email. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna send this an email because I guess I can't use Personalize. Um, so yeah, so Sierra. So let's do. Okay, can you on the bot LLM? Can you actually personalize this to Sierra, the company that we talked about at the beginning, and say like Warby Parker's current chatbot and Warby Parker's chatbot with Sierra talking to Sandy, and at the end, just say, Sandy, which of these experiences do you think is going to be better for Warby Parker's customers? So you see what we're doing? Like this is the type of personalization where it's like I didn't really. I mean, I had to be a little bit creative here, but ChatGPT was like pretty creative for me. So now I actually can send it like define the ICP. I got a little bit of information. I did go chat with Warby Parker, but like I don't know what I've spent 5 minutes now, 10 minutes, and I like personalized. Like it's all about Sierra's history, and I did a little bit of web research. And now, if I can build this once or twice, and maybe I don't know, send 20 or 30 of these with ChatGPT, and once I start doing this and it works, then I can process this into a modality, which is like, okay, first go pull information from the public web about which ChatGPT can do, or you can do inside of Clay. So go gather this information. Then I want you to programmatically create a table like this. And if you can create one of these, suddenly you can start creating relevant personalization at scale. But really, the way to understand the future here is just to interact with. This is so good. Uh, Hi there. Can I? So look at this, like the precise operations of J. Crew, right? I would have never written that. Like I'm pretty good at this stuff. I've never written that. Okay. Uh, oh, okay. I'm actually gonna send this to. I'm gonna send this to Sandy. So, um, I'm gonna. I'm gonna see if I can get a meeting for Sierra. This is too good. Oh, all right. Well, that is kind of a long overview here, but you can see what we basically learned a couple things here. We learned that it's really good to be able to define ICPs and personas. Just copy the website so you have some context about what the tool can do, so it can personalize with that context. It can do web research, which means it can identify perfect fit brands based on that ICP. And you're not looking to do this for the entire world. You're looking to do this at low scales. So really the types of things that I just did, because all you're trying to do is unlock the process. And if you unlock the process and it works, if you send 5, 10, 15 emails, it really takes this idea of personalization. It lets ChatGPT do a lot of the heavy lifting, and all you're trying to do is explain the pain. And your whole goal here is to show them the problems that they currently have relative to your solutions and do it in a novel packaging way. And ChatGPT is really fantastic at that. I think I'm going to send this cold email to see if I can get the head of customer to get Sandy to respond here. I have no idea. I'll tag her in this post. I don't know if she'll respond, but yeah. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to do research for you, define your ICP and persona, find accounts for you that fit that ICP and persona, do research on those accounts, find out if they have chatbots, write a message, help you go figure out the contact that you should, didn't do a good job at that, but you go find that information. You can paste in information from that contact. And then the nice thing is you do this by hand, do it to 50 to 100 customers, just manually. Then if you do that, you can reverse engineer this process and do it at scale. And the thing about all of this sort of scaled outreach, etc., it starts in the wrong direction. It starts with the idea that we're going to do it the same way we've done it in the past, down a list, ship it off. But if instead you can invert your thinking, a Charlie Munger concept here, and say, what is the very perfect email I could send based on the context? Have ChatGPT help you with that, help you do the research, and then be extra creative. It really has the potential to change how we do outreach, and you can scale this. This is actually not crazy hard to scale. The hard thing is actually inventing the good messaging that's really personal and unique to the problem and to the person, and getting someone to respond to that. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this was helpful for you in how to use ChatGPT. And I hope that you use it for your own prospecting and you have it create fun little tables like that and you reach out to your prospects. Thanks, everyone. Bye.